Hello, wonderful people in YouTube land. Today we're going to be rehousing a western black widow spider. I've had a black widow spider a couple years ago, so let's first set up the cage, or container, or whatever. First you want to either a nice tall, they really don't care about too much wide, but if you do go wide, make sure you give them lots of little sticks and things to play on. Also, let's look how she's housed. So that looks, let's see. Nothing moves, so that means that there's no webs up here. And it looks like she just likes nice solid things. So let's put some dirt. Now they like it dry, which is great for me because I keep every insect or isopod or however you want to say it really nice and dry. So I got some nice dry dirt, a little bit off camera right here, just in this. And also, if you keep dry enclosures, it's very good because you don't have to worry about mold growth as much. I've never had a problem with mold, just because it is so bone dry. Like, there's like no moisture in it. Helps that, since bacteria need moisture and heat. And since there's no moisture, yeah. Oh good, I measured that out, that's about an inch. And I got an old, this was an old little plant that was growing on my property, so I just put that in there. And since she likes to crawl on things, let's just take this stick. Now this was dried out in the oven. It really doesn't make any difference since she won't be eating this, that you dried off in the oven. But it is one of those things that people worry about. So yeah, this was dried in the oven. So let's see. It's about middle. You can hear how nice and dry that sounds, and that's how your stick should sound out of the oven. Nice, dry, and snappy. I don't know where she wants to build her web, but since she's been liking the bottom one in her previous thing, maybe she'll like this. So that's how I have it set up. It's nice and loose in there, nothing's like really hard and compact, so that gives her a chance to really figure out what she wants to do. And I keep calling it her because all black widows that are nice and big are females, and the really tiny ones that you'll probably never see are the males, just because the males don't live as long. So what we want to do is roll up our sleeves. Now if you're worried, you can wear gloves. I never do, just because I kind of know what I'm doing. Nice long wooden tongs work the best, just because they can grip on the wood, and it makes them feel a little bit calmer since it's wood. I've done this with metal, and it makes them freak out just a little bit more. Let's open it up. She's not running out at me. That means that she is a little bit timid. It's either going to be a very good thing or a very bad thing. Hi there, honey. Hi. Hi. Ooh, looks like the previous owner fed it a dubia roach. That's still in here. Come on out. Come on. Now, if you're wondering why she's not crawling up the side of the container, it is because that, contrary to popular belief, spiders cannot crawl smooth surfaces. Some spiders can, some spiders can't, but more often than not they can't. What they actually do is they kind of sprout web in front of them sometimes, or lay out web previously. So that's why you really don't see spiders crawling up like straight flat glass. Is because they have very much difficulty, even though they have like little hooks on the end of their feet. So that's why she isn't running up this. Come on. You're okay. Oh, you're okay, honey. Come here. Ooh, I'm irritating her a little bit. That's never a good sign. She isn't shooting webbed out at me, so that's good. I don't want to just pick this up and do it like that, because I want to put her in my own little setup. Oh, that's the reason why I'm not doing that. Might have to put her out though. So get her out. And black widows are not known for their speed. That's that little roachy roach that was in there. I really don't want that running around my room. Ooh, still sweating a little bit even though I've done this a whole bunch of times. Hi, honey. Hi. Black widows are usually pretty calm, so you never really have to worry about too much. I just want to get her off this thing. This is her little home. I want to get her off of it. Now, you don't want to just rush them and pick them up, as they have nice, thin legs. And they're usually pretty intelligent, too. Come on, you can do it, honey. Good, honey. And there she is. Whoop. She thought that she could get away. There she is. Boop. All done. Whew. Sweating for a little bit. Now what she was doing is, I don't know what the scientific term is, but I call it jumping. I call it, I don't know what I call it. But, basically what she did was, she, made a little, like, it's kind of like bungee jumping, but you don't go back up. And she was throwing down that line so that when she fell, she could control how fast she fell. Meaning that she could stop falling at any point in time, or even increase the falling if she could. So she's fine. And there she is. In the container, and I know you can't see it, but I can. And there's some webbing. Let's just get that out of there. And clear the rim. Nothing there. And all done. Now I could leave this open, just like this. But there is that, little bit of risk that she might get out. Now there's more than enough air in here, so I don't mind sealing this up. It's a nice big container, so there's lots of air in it. So while I sit there and do that, let me get the lid, which is right here. And it should, I have another one. There's another one. It says little holes in the top. All done. And where'd she go? Oh, there she is. Right there. She's about that big. Well, sorry for another long video, but Rehousing Black Widow. Always kind of interesting. Well, like I said, on my videos, show 'em high and watch 'em fly.